Well, there's definitely two kinds of people there. Barrett raging and shaking and Dyne just... head. Also, it looks like Barrett lost his head there. I love this screenshot. Barrett's headless. Hey Barrett, it's not over yet! And if you put it out of context, it's a really funny scene. You can make it a pretty funny scene. Boom. Also, now we know who probably taught Barrett to shoot. Because holy shit, those guys are bad. And look who's there, a Scarlet! Boom. Well, she's hitting. I'm just gonna let him shoot along a little bit, just to waste the ammo. Nah, just kidding. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure. Apparently I just suppose that there was an error in translation of Barrett's wife's name, who was recently called Myrna. But I think Eleanor is Barrett's wife here. We can just assume it. Or it's maybe Dyne's wife, I don't know. But I think she would belong to Barrett, I'm not sure. I think there are a few things lost in translation here. Some of the lines appear to be a little bit out of context, like there is something missing in between. But I think you get the general gist of it. And yep. So we have our... oh wait. Yeah. So yeah. Now we can go down here, but I don't even know if that's of any use to us. There's another empty treasure chest there. And what's in here? Okay. Oh, a shop. I totally forgot. What a shitty shop. Fuck you, I'm not buying anything of your lousy crap. What's with the other barkeep? Can I talk to I wanna talk to that guy. Nope, not you. Ugh, got to get the hell. Nope, can't talk to him. Okay, whatever. So yeah, we can go here now, which is not the way we want to go. Instead, we need to go all the way back north. Or can we just go around the house there? I don't know. Oh, for fuck's sake. Trying to show you manipulation again. Yes! This time it properly worked. So yeah, now we manipulated the guy. Whenever Cloud Cloud can act, we can, instead of Cloud, have this guy act. Boom. Manipulation will be released whenever the enemy is attacked, including attacking itself. Ouch. Oh, so that's... Oh. Barrett, please heal. Yeah. So we can make him hit himself, of course, now. Oops. We can also use this to... But we can also use Manipulate to, first of all, learn enemy attacks that are not offensive, as in healing techniques, protection techniques, by manipulating the certain enemy and then using it onto our group. That's one very important use of the manipulate materia. And you can also use it to level one character's limit. For example, by manipulating a flip beat and then using the flying sickle onto one character over and over again. If one character gets damaged, another character heals, and so on. It's a very useful materia in certain cases. If you just know how to use it right. Also, of course, I mean, even if you don't want to have the enemy attack anyone, you can basically stun the enemy as long as you don't attack it by manipulating it and then not giving it any command. Basically stunning one of your characters and stunning the enemy. And as soon as you've healed up or prepared or whatever, you can then attack him and thus yeah, just gain some time. Plenty of uses there. The enemies that cannot be manipulated, by the way, are usually enemies that have some special rules or limitations on their moves. For example, these guys, who can only use their techniques when they are being attacked and dying. Okay, whatever. Good thing that this is not going to be executed. You can manipulate that because using self-destruct or using heal, you could basically cheat the randomness. You can just make them use Cure 3. That's totally against the sense of everything there. And that's why you can't use it. So yeah, we are actually appear to go out into the desert. You can go out into the desert there. It's basically the same screen all over again until you at some point pass out or see a carriage that will bring you back here. The good way to go is this. Here to the side. And there... Oh, there's an enemy skill here, I totally forgot. I mean, I'm sure I missed already a few of them. But I know one of them. I know one enemy tag is here. Those are exactly the enemies I looked for. Oh yeah, well they can also use Matra magic, so... Oh yeah, the second materia I got, I can use it here. I also want to scope this down a little bit. A little fewer enemies, please. Because that's an awful lot of enemies. Yeah, much better. Now we can manipulate one of them. So yeah, with the Matra magic you see really well the difference of gain in limit between Cloud and the others. Oh my god, come on. Okay, how am I doing this now? Oh, okay, Barret kills that one. Manipulate this one. Big shot the one behind. That's probably how this should work. Yep, nice. Perfect. This is how things should be. And now we can use... Okay, we cannot. Why can we not use that technique? Oh, wrong enemy. Duh. Those are just for Matra magic. Oh. Okay, that was horrible. I totally forgot the technique I was looking for is from another enemy. Whoops. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah. Manipulating one, for example, here, and then having him Matra magic the group would effectively foil every second turn of the enemy, and you gain a free Matra magic. Yeah, the enemies I searched for, though, are different ones. I really forgot theirs. Derp. So yeah, we're gonna run around a little bit, wait for it. There's not much to see here, except for scrap and everything. Just hope to see those enemies that are, I think, a little bit rarer than the... Never mind, found them. And yes, they are yes, they do immediately put up some barriers, which is incredibly annoying. But at least we got one of them. And the technique they got is the laser. Barret. And that's actually quite a... It's actually... In the hand of a monster, it's quite a dangerous technique. Because boom damage. It deals half of the current HP's amount in damage. So it halves the current HP basically. Which, for example, just imagine the two would... my characters are full HP. Then each of them uses one laser. So my characters are on 300 or something. 300 HP. And then there's a Matra magic coming along. That's really... It hurts a lot. Okay, they were a little bit panicked there. Tifa, you're sure you want to do that? No, works out. So yeah, now we can use it ourselves. It's quite expensive because, yeah, halving one enemy's HP is a good effect. If the enemy's HP can be halved, there are certain enemies who are immune to that too. But in general, it's a good attack against certain enemies. For example, I think you can hit the Midgar Solemn with a laser. I think that actually works, because he counts as a normal enemy. But yeah, just one of the many things you can do with this tech. And yeah, so this is the thing you can get here. This is where we wanted to go for the story. I think at this point it's actually intended that Dyne doesn't really make any sense. Because, yeah. He's definitely driven mad. For example, this does not make sense either. I mean, what? What the hell? This guy, he's just... And here we go. Remember that back at a child? This was quite a hard fight for me. So I'm gonna check this out. Just gonna try. Again, despite him using a gun, his attacks are affected by front and back row. Holy shit! Okay, that was a crit, I know, but ouch, that hurt. So yeah, it's on, it's a duel now. Where's the tumbleweed? Boom. And yeah, I think usually he's a tad bit faster than us. I'm gonna use a flamethrower here. But he also has a superior damage, of course. Whoop. Oh my god. Yeah. So you can see the damage really is nothing to laugh about. Going to the back row here, similar to the fight against Rufus, actually even more, because this guy actually deals more damage. And if you don't have Barret trained, this could be even worse. I mean, the difference between the characters you leveled in your group and those you didn't isn't that big at this point yet. But it is already noticeable, and yeah. He's got special attacks as well that deal, well, similar amounts of damage to his needle something actually. Needle gun. But yeah, he's just becoming so fast now. Putting me in quite a... Oh my god, that's... There were basically 3 attacks in quick succession. And things like that are actually dangerous, so I'm just gonna go back row and cheese this out. Because, yeah, with his attack power halved, he's not much of a problem anymore. That's 2 attacks in a row again. That's just not fair. Oops, step back. So yeah, hard fight if you don't... Could he fucking not? This double acting, this is so lame. Oh my god, yeah. So this is basically the problem I was facing as a child, and if you're... I mean, if you don't have heal on Barret, this is basically a guaranteed wipe, because with potions alone you cannot handle this damage, even in the back row. As soon as he starts double acting with the Molotov cocktail, it just doesn't work. I don't know why this attack is called Molotov Cocktail, by the way, I just don't know. I don't know if we can actually mind blow him to reduce his MP so he can't use the Molotov anymore. I don't know. I'm not gonna risk it, just gonna melt his face off. Boom. So yeah, the sad thing here is that we have to use Barrett's first limit to deal damage, since his second one does not deal proper damage. Whoop, now but we got him. Finally. So yeah, his Dyne's HP aren't really that big, but his attack power is just really something else. And another silver armlet, nice. Yeah, technically we could have taken the steel material and trying to steal from him. We've not done this any up until now against any bosses, which is quite sad actually. I think we missed some nice stuff there. And of course, now that we've beaten him, he's becoming talkative. Oh, so Eleanor was his wife, okay. Then I just forgot that. He is probably not the first one to do that, judging from the crosses. Poor Barrett. Kneeling there, just like in front of Sector 7. And with stained hands, I clean it of course meant the amount of blood they shed. Murderers make bad fathers, basically. But the crazy murderer that haunted the desert prison, we've disposed of him. Or made him dispose of himself, whatever. We can only guess if Dyne was the boss or if Dyne was just a very infamous man over here. However, his name and this pendant that he probably carried visibly do have some power. I mean, how else would anyone recognize it? And of course he's still kind of a hot, vulnerable topic to him. And Cole's just your typical bureaucrat coward. Oh, deal with Dio. Now that sounds tempting. And Barrett does not insist on going, probably because I don't want to see a poor chocobo race with him on his back. I mean, not just saying he's fat, but he's a very massive man, so yeah, not a real racer person. Instead, we have to win the race, and that's not winning a bet. That's winning the actual race. I don't know what this girl's doing in the desert. In this dress. And those shoes. I literally don't know. We got our deal, our chance of freedom. Now we just gotta take it! Grab it by the hairs. Not looking at you, Esther. I actually grab it by the feathers.